Welcome to Just Another Switch Podcast. Gotcha!
Is that official?
I mean, it might as well be at this point. This is episode 24.
Merry Switchmas.
Merry Switchmas.
Merry Switchmas, everybody.
We are recording this episode on the day that the Switch came out, March 3rd. A day that we will probably forget years from now.
Years from now.
I don't remember.
You guys remember
The
that time
salad
that we
days.
went and got the Switch?
No.
Those other people talking are, of course, Brian and Tyler.
Hey.
Billy and Tater.
Billy, where are you?
I am Jeremy. How are we doing, guys?
Oh, just wonderful.
We did it.
Chipper.
Yes.
We survived.
We made it.
We didn't think we would.
Oh,
many
it seems
stressful
like
nights.
just yesterday that every single day I was 3, 4, 5 times a day Google searching Nintendo NX.
I can
I mean, at this point now, I can probably unsubscribe from like half of the podcasts that I subscribed to in the last month just because I was looking for anyone talking about the Switch.
Yes. But it's here.
I can safely
how is
say
it?
that I'm actually happy to be tired from playing a game.
Yes. Well, I mean,
System.
typically we talk about, what we've been playing this last week. Is there anything notable outside of the Switch that you guys have been playing that you
So
can
Clash,
talk about?
guys.
Oh, actually,
Clash
Anything
Royale.
notable?
actually,
Tyler, you got something to talk about?
Are you gonna
I
talk
mean,
about
other
your-
than Fire Emblem, I've still been playing that.
Well, okay.
But
I think we've talked plenty about heroes
but-
on here.
So, Xbox Live Gold
Oh yeah.
had... I told Brian about this because I was really shocked. I don't know if it was a secret or not, but like the regular games for free for gold were what was it? It was
Recently, it was Borderlands 2,
for
Layers of
Xbox
Fear,
and Layers of Fear,
Project Cars.
and
Yeah, that's right.
But me and my roommates went to our ready to install thing on there, and we found. Well, I only found one game. Donnie found 2 games. Battlefield 1 was ready to install, and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
So wait, was it a free weekend sort of thing? Is that what was going on?
It let us install the entire game. Didn't say anything about a free weekend.
You shouldn't be
Didn't say
talking
any
about this right
demo.
now.
But I played that. So, and I was a happy camper because of that.
Battlefield,
That's-
you played both of them, right?
I already owned Battlefield 1, so I've already been playing that.
Oh,
Phil
like,
Spencer gonna come break down
I-
your door and
Hey,
confiscate your
I'm just saying,
Xbox.
hey, maybe he needs to hear this and be like, oh, we got a problem. You
That's
but-
interesting.
I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I actually played it before Brian picked me up for the
Yeah.
game before we went to GameStop.
Yeah.
I can't talk. There we go. But so I played that.
Is it?
And
Does
just
that play
more
like
craziness?
Budokai?
It
or,
plays well. Did you play the first one?
not Xenoverse.
Xenoverse. Okay. Budokai, you fly in the air and you're
Yeah.
attacking stuff.
Yeah.
You do that, but it's more story oriented, and you play online, and you do like missions and stuff. You make your own race.
I know
So-
it's very. It is ultimate fan service for Dragon Ball Z
Yeah,
because
it's
it is like
fixing the past.
And there's a bunch.
yeah.
You go through all the past, and you make sure that it turns out the way it's supposed to turn out. That's the story.
But this thing is like it's funny when they were first pitching that because it's like that's not the first time they did that. Like I think they did that in one of the Budokais where it was like you played as Trunks going back in time.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it was
yeah.
like you had to they basically said like, oh, this didn't happen, and then you had to correct it or some sort of alternate reality.
Well, they have kind of done it before too. Even after that, they did it again. Before Xenoverse, it was Battle of the Gods. That game, you could on the missions there were like 2 different ways. There was like the enemy's way and then the other way. And
I mean, this whole Cell Saga thing, that basically turned the Dragon Ball Z series into a weird multiverse kind of show. So
yeah,
where literally anything will happen now.
And then after that, they just completely left it all behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
As soon as Cell was dead, then there was no reason to ever talk about split timelines or anything like that.
Right.
Nope.
Anything else though?
No.
Yeah, I mean, I played some stuff, but no.
I just figured I had to mention that because I did play that.
I played more XCOM. I did really royally fuck myself over. I can't win any missions. I don't have enough. My weapons aren't strong enough. My armor isn't strong enough. But hey, I've got a really kick-ass base. It's just not the stuff that I need.
Yeah, that's not the important part of it.
Yeah, I kind of min-max the wrong things. So
do you think you're done with the game?
Oh no, I still want to play it. I just don't have time right now.
You want to, yeah.
Yeah,
you're distracted by other
I really,
things.
really want to. It's a lot of fun.
Over.
Yeah, I can start over though.
Sure. So, I mean, for me, yeah, it's just been like I've been trying to bide my time. I've just been like, I need something to distract me.
That's how I was,
and that's really all I've been trying. I picked up. I got back into Hyrule Warriors.
Okay, well,
just like
Zelda time.
It's Zelda. It was just like I gotta play this. I finally finished the story of Hyrule Warriors Legends, which basically was the same as the one on the Wii U, except they threw like 4 Wind Waker levels into the end of it.
Okay.
Which was kind of cool. I mean, it was different maps. They finally added different maps to it, rather than playing through the same 4 or 5 maps over and over and over in the original Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. But yeah, that was just basically trying to eat those hours away until
That's how I was. I even went to bed early sometimes.
Yeah, trying to.
Yeah, I just kind of ignored reality.
Yeah.
I was just like, you know what, I gotta get home, waste some time. Okay, it's bedtime. Night, guys.
Like, even the day of, like, I wasn't sitting there staring at the clock to get out of work, because I'm just like, once I leave here, I have another 5 hours I have to wait. Like,
well, I mean, I kept
whatever.
In the chat, hey, 5 hours, Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept seeing that where you were just like, hey, Brian, it's almost time, Brian.
I was like, come on.
So the Nintendo Switch. We did, we all
got
attempted to get it at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
Only 2/3 of us were successful in that. I mean, you guys,
woohoo! High five.
Sorry,
how did that go?
Very nice.
So yeah, we got there about 10:30. They had pizza and soda. We got our
they
got
set
our
up
receipts checked
Smash
in.
Bros and
we got our receipts
Kart.
checked in. We got stamped for like what number in line we were going to be when midnight rolled around, and then they just kind of turned us loose in the store.
Yep.
Pretty
much. Brian went on to play. They had the N64 hooked up with Mario Kart, and then they had Smash Bros on the Wii U hooked up. So Brian went to Mario Kart.
I said I'm going to go for the sure victory here, and just stomp all over anybody who I just took on all comers, and I lost the first race. And then after that, I was unstoppable. I think I went 6-2 after that.
He was Luigi.
Of course.
And yeah, I went to Smash Bros. And the first game I went in, I was with Xena, won. I was like, ooh. And then they just kept passing controllers around.
Yeah, the Smash Bros. That people were in and out on that.
Yeah,
one.
we were all in and out. And then my second match, which I only played 2 matches, but that second one, I went in as Jigglypuff. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Whatever. Ended up 8 kills. And half of them were her insta-kills.
The sleep.
Yeah,
half of them were doing
thing.
sleep.
Yeah,
it's down her down B. And
yeah, that one's tricky though, isn't it?
That hitbox is weird.
Yeah, it's got a weird hitbox. And I got a double kill on one of them because
Jesus Christ.
Some guy was a Duck Hunt and another guy was a Dr. Mario, and they were in the air because the fourth guy hit them.
So we got a Hungry Box Jr. over here.
Yeah.
I know, right? So I was dropping in, and I was like, I was like, oh yeah! I started cheering to myself. I was like, I don't care.
So you guys got your Switches?
And then we got our
games.
Switches.
Yeah, got Zelda.
I got Zelda, and I got.
I asked the lady
Knight.
if they had any copies of Red Steel left. That didn't go over because she had no idea what I was talking about.
Yeah. I mean, fortunately we don't have a Red Steel for this generation.
No. Well, apparently it's Bomberman.
Maybe.
I guess. I don't know. Like, I've heard bad things.
I haven't heard that it was broken.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, Red Steel was broken.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You get like halfway through that game, and it's just like, oh, these motion controllers aren't really as good as they said that they were. So this game,
you can swing no matter what way you want to. It's going to just randomly pick a direction. And
right.
Yeah. No, it was awful, and I bought it day one.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
Didn't take, and that was I returned that game the next day. I was like, this game is broken.
I think I still have my copy somewhere.
Yeah.
Just for shits and giggles.
Sorry.
So yeah, you guys got those. You came home, you played it, you had fun with yours.
So yeah, I believe.
Yeah, and we felt bad for you. I'm sorry.
It was yeah.
So I was, if you listened in to our episode that we did after the Switch announcement,
our most chaotic episode ever.
I was able to pre-order mine right away online. I was just like, hey, I got mine. Got mine pre-ordered at Best Buy.
Peace of mind.
Yeah, it was just like, I'm set. I don't have anything to worry about. And then, looked up on their website, and it was like, these are the ones that are going to have midnight releases. And actually, the Best Buy near my house is actually like a central Best Buy that does a lot of like special demo stuff. So it was like, yeah, that one's going to have the midnight one.
All right.
They were demoing like stuff for the Wii U there. I remember playing what was it? Wind Waker HD and Super Mario World or 3D World.
Yeah.
Like before the games came out there, like they had it was like an hour and a half long line to wait to play those.
Yeah, one of those E3 weekend Smash Brother.
They had PSVR there. You could try all these things out. So it was like, yeah, of course that one's going to have midnight. You can go look on the website. It's just like, yeah, we're going to do it midnight.
No problem.
I didn't realize that was something that I needed to check every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
when did they announce that?
They didn't announce it. That's the thing. It wasn't announced. It was just like, okay, so I drove past there at like 10 o'clock. And, this Best Buy isn't far from me. It's like a 5-minute drive. It's not too bad. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go run over there, see what it's like. Oh, no one's there. Okay. I'll go get me something to eat real quick. Drove up past there, and I was like, oh, no one's there. And there was some signage out in the front. I was like, okay, I got it. I sat in my car for like 15, 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, apparently nobody, some people will be showing up at some point. And a couple people did show up. And we're all just chilling out in our cars, just waiting. It's that thing, you're like, who's going to be the first person to step out in the cold?
We did the same thing.
I was like, I'll be fine to be number 2. That's fine. I'll be number 2. And so I was just like, I'm going to just step out and I'm going to read this real quick. I'm like, okay, it says if you pre-ordered, you go in here. If you didn't pre-order, you get in line here. I was like, okay, so I'll be in this line when they, when people start stepping up.
Wow, they didn't even...
And so I'm sitting there chilling. My wife shows up. She was over at her friend's. She came by. She wanted to be there too. She's never, we've been married for 2 years, been together for 3 years, but she hasn't known me for a Nintendo launch. So, and she's never seen me this giddy about a game. Like, she knows how passionate I am about video games in general, how excited I get during E3 for Nintendo announcements and all that. But she hasn't seen me during a Nintendo console launch, and she wanted to be there. So she showed up, and it was like 1:45 midnight. We're like, okay, you know what? They should be opening soon. So it was like, we'll go walk up there. And I'm like, okay, we've got this whole list of things talking about how they're going to deliver the bands. And I'm like, okay. So they're doing it. So I guess, yeah, so they'll be doing it where you can still get stuff up until the morning. Okay, got it. And then I'm sitting there. It's like, man, it's getting real close. And I haven't really seen anyone around here. And I'm like reading the thing over and over. And I'm like, I don't see the word midnight anywhere on this.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, they're not going to open. And I get on my phone and I'm like looking it up. I'm like, okay, you can find the list of midnight stuff. And I'm like, okay, midnight. Here's my zip code. Ours isn't on there now. What the hell's going on? Are you fucking kidding me? So it was like, then I realized
it's devastating.
It's not. It's not going to be a midnight release for me. Yeah. Well, shit. I just drank a bunch of coffee. What
am I gonna do?
Yeah, we
talking to the other guy, and I'm like,
bad.
"Hey, guy, I don't see midnight. I don't see the word midnight anywhere on this." And he's just like, "Yeah, you're right.
We just got hosed.
My friend just dropped me off," and I'm like, "Oh man, that sucks." Bye. So I went home, and I was like, okay, I just gotta go to sleep. I took some allergy stuff to knock me out. That usually does the job.
Whiskey.
Nah. I don't drink nearly enough. That would keep me awake.
No, but what made us feel even worse were we were in line to get ours.
Yeah, you guys were getting yours.
They were letting people in.
When you told us that.
I guess I'm not getting mine at midnight.
And he literally looked behind in line, and he was like, Tyler, Jeremy can't get his. And I was like, what are you talking about? He can't get it. He goes, Best Buy canceled. I was like, are you kidding me?
So here's the thing. I love doing midnight releases. And the last midnight release I was able to do was the Wii. Only because that was the last time that a place where I pre-ordered it didn't cancel their midnight pre-orders. Really? It happened with the Wii U, and it was literally like, I remember talking to the store manager about it. And he was like, I don't know. And I'm like, come on.
Like, just do a midnight
And he's
release.
just like, well, if we get enough. Apparently we didn't get enough.
Yeah,
I mean, we're talking about the Wii U.
It's the Wii U.
Yeah. 3DS was the same story. Place I pre-ordered at.
It's a portable.
They were just like, we don't care enough.
Yeah.
And, the 3DS had a bad launch, too. No one wanted to pay that. It was, $250 at launch?
Yeah.
I love
No one
3DS.
wanted to spend it. Oh, yeah. They turned it around. It was great. But the launch was bad. I was hoping for this one. I was going to get the midnight release. Hype. Nope. So then, wake up the next morning, 8 o'clock. I'm looking at my Amazon stuff, and it's like, okay, it's shipped. I gotta make sure that I get Zelda, and I don't want to be waiting until 4 or 5 o'clock for it to get here, and I'm barely gonna have time to play it to come here and do the podcast. And it was like, I want to spend time with it in order to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Went to the post office. I get there apparently too early, 15 minutes too early. They weren't open yet. I'm like, fine, I'll send my car. Fine. Went in there.
I've waited enough.
Yeah, I was like, waited 15 minutes. Went in there, gave him the tracking number, gave him the thing. I was like, I just want to see if there's any way that I can intercept this before it gets on there. I just told them it's some time-sensitive stuff. Like, you don't have to say specifics. And they're like, okay, well, if you put your phone number on here, we can look at it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Gave it to them. Drove over to Best Buy just to see what was going on. And I was like, okay. Then there was a line of people there. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, I'm going to chill here. There was a thing on there saying that they'll be starting it at 9. I'm like, okay. So it's like quarter till that. I'm like, that's fine. Great. I'm going to get it. It's going to be fine. I won't have it right away, but I'll be able to do the updates. I'll be able to download 1-2 Switch. I'll be able to do all that. Hopefully I'll get a call from post office that I can go in there and pick up my Zelda, get here, play it. Great. I'm there chilling. And I was like, okay, 5 minutes left. I'm going to go up there. And it's freezing. And standing in line. And, I'm in my own pre-order line. I'm the only one there. Talk with a couple of the guys. Then I hear someone go, all right, 1 minute till 1 hour. And I'm like, is the store opening at 10? Yeah. Well, fuck this.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
And they all just started laughing. I'm like, they started saying some other things. I'm furious.
No.
Went home, did a whole bunch of cleaning.
Yeah.
Got the phone call from post office. Went in there, got my box for my special edition Zelda copy.
Which is huge.
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes in this huge box.
It's
and
glorious.
It's beautiful.
I saw
it's
plenty
on
of them at work.
Yeah.
And hugged them and told them that I loved them.
Timing came about right, or it was like, it's 15 minutes till 10. They will be open at this time.
Yes.
Got over there, chilled in my car for 10 minutes or so, got in line, had to stand out in the cold for like 5 minutes. Doors opened. I was the first one in line at the pre-order thing. Got my Switch. Of course, there was some complication with their system of doing that, but it only took a second. They were like, we're going to have to email your receipt. That's fine. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Got home. Got everything set up.
It's glorious.
But then the wife needed me to go get some stuff for her from the store.
No!
I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll do it. What do you need? Text it to me. And I'm like, I went to the store, got all the stuff, came back. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get all this stuff set up. Oh, this looks so nice. Oh, man. Oh, God, I am starving. I need to eat something right now. And so I had to go make me some breakfast. Finally got down, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do some Zelda, and 1-2 Switch is downloading, so I'll be able to play that. Probably get about an hour. It's probably how long it's going to take. Starting the game up. 1-2 Switch is complete. I'm like,
yeah, it don't take nothing.
hey babe, 1-2 Switch is done. Oh yeah, let's play 1-2 Switch. I'm like, okay, as long as we're playing something, let's play some 1-2 Switch. We played 1-2 Switch. really cool game.
Yeah, no, okay.
No, that's fun.
Yeah, we got done playing
I'm
that
glad
a
we
little
got
while
to-
ago.
Yeah.
All of us.
Thanks
that
for
was,
bringing
We
that
played
over.
most of the games. Oh, glad. I mean, I got it digitally on my system, so I'm always gonna have 1-2 switch on there.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. I
Sorry
was
to
surprised by
Count balls.
count balls.
That is so cool.
That is so hard to like actually because you really gotta be thinking about.
But you really
Like-
feel it rolling.
Yeah.
That's the thing that got me. I was like, okay, I get it. They can you'd feel it vibrate on certain corners and you guess there, but it's like, no, it feels like things are rolling.
Well,
in there.
I got the same sensation on the lock picking thing.
Mhm.
Like I felt the click
Yeah.
of the spot, and I was like, okay, I just need to hold it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I heard you go, oh, Tyler, yeah. I was like, "Ah, I got this now.
Yeah.
I got this now. I figured it out.
So what's, of the ones you've played, what are your favorites?
I think probably either Fake Draw
Yes.
or
Fake Draw's
Fake draw was
I
fun.
thought Fake Draw was really fun. Fromage,
Yeah.
Fury.
Fair.
I didn't get to play this one, but it was really funny watching you guys do Runway.
I really like Runway.
Runway was pretty great. Where we
I'm
got
apparently
Yeah,
really good at that.
dude. You gotta get up.
Apparently you can
I got
move
that
your
good
hips.
hip shake. Yeah.
What about you, Brian?
Runway was awesome. I liked the boxing one. That was kind of fun.
Boxing was good.
Oh, yeah.
I felt like it was gonna pull a muscle while I was doing it. 'Cause I was going as fast as I could.
Yeah.
Um,
the treasure chest. I like that one too.
I really want to like that one, but I sucked at it.
Dude,
Yeah.
you have to actually move the controller.
I was
Like,
actually
not
moving the
just-
controller. I just sucked at it.
I'm really good. There's a game called I can't remember what it was called. There's a mobile game that's like something Zen that's all
Yeah.
about wrapping objects with a rope, and
Uh-huh.
it's the reverse of it. And I love playing that game. It's one of my favorite mobile games. And so this is the reverse of it, and it's like, yeah, I'm pretty good at that one.
Okay.
I can do that one pretty good.
We went through a bunch of the games. I apparently was really good at Milk,
yeah,
Yeah.
which sucks.
Really,
Because
I
that's the
saw
only
it,
time I'm
I-
ever going to play that game.
Milk's really fun. It's
All
so
right.
weird, but it's really fun.
It's so strange.
Brian
I don't
didn't
want
wanna
to
do
see
it.
the screen at all.
Oh yeah, the screen
It's
just
just-
makes it weird.
I don't want to see the two people that are acting it out.
Oh.
Because I've seen them a million times in all of the ads and everything. It's just so creepy. But I was apparently pretty good at it.
I actually really liked baseball too.
Baseball was fun.
It's just long. That game's long.
I was
Yeah.
fine with how long it was. Like, it was kind of nice to have something that was...
not
like,
so
It
quick.
felt like more of a
Yeah,
game
yeah.
than just a little tech demo.
It felt like, Wii Sports Baseball.
I
Just
really
without the
like.
visuals.
I really like the Joy-Con rotation.
Yeah.
I could not believe how interesting that game is.
Yeah.
Of just having to be you have to really think about what you're doing, just picking it up and twisting it just a little bit, just right,
without moving, like without shaking.
without shaking it too much, and then it's like, yeah, I think that one's really cool.
I want to try that one. Maybe,
Oh yeah,
maybe
you
next
need to
time.
try that one.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
I plan on bringing my Switch every
Every
time we
time.
come here now.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk too much about Zelda just because we
We have a
talked about
podcast
it.
for that.
Yeah, we talked about it in the last one. We have a spin-off podcast dedicated specifically to Breath of the Wild. That's the plan right now. Who knows what'll happen? Maybe we'll bleed that into some other Zelda game. Maybe we'll try to be like, let's all play through, if we can agree to play through
Ooh.
some Zelda games.
Yeah,
and
I
go
can
through
do
That would be fun.
Continuing more of the Zelda book
You know,
club.
I think we need
But,
to do that.
Yeah, I'm down
At-
for that. But we
yeah,
gotta,
yeah.
we
We
gotta
gotta
start with
finish
like
this.
Minish Cap or something.
That
like
would be great.
Some like
Ooh,
odd
I love
one that
Minish
not
Cap,
many people
though.
played. Well, something like that though. Something not a lot of people are familiar with.
I love Minish Cap.
Yeah, well, I love most of them. So
Sure, yeah.
there's a couple of Zelda
Hey,
games that I'm
Jeremy.
just like,
Yep.
yeah.
Do you want to fuse Kinstones, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I like the Kinstone stuff. That was fun.
But
yeah, so
hey,
we'll talk about that.
But that's go to iTunes, go to wherever you get your podcast. It's Chat of the Wild. That's our Zelda.
We're also on Facebook. We have a Facebook page for it.
Yeah.
Find
Yeah.
us on
Yep,
there.
yep, yep.
Sharing a lot of. We'll be sharing screenshots.
We got our Switch
We've
stuff
been doing that.
up
We've
on
been doing
there.
that all day.
Mm-hmm.
We already started doing
So
it.
let's just talk a little bit about what we think of the Switch itself.
I love it.
Well,
But
I'm split on it, really.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a lot of problems with it.
Yeah, I
I have a
too.
couple, but I'm more leaning towards the I love it. But I will say
I
there's
love
some
it
problems.
because I love Nintendo, because I'm excited for what will be coming out specifically to this system.
And it's really pretty.
It's the
so
handshake that you make with Nintendo to say, okay, you're going to do some weird stuff with this. I know that this isn't going to be the most advanced thing. I know it's not going to be the most versatile thing. Although in some ways it is.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. It's not
Yes.
going to
Right.
be. It's not going to be my go-to machine for everything like my PlayStation 4 is.
Yeah.
Where I watch
That's my
YouTube, I watch
Xbox.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Or like the Xbox is for people, where I play every third-party game. But I know that you are going to put some amazing games on this,
I'm
but
gonna
I'm not
put
going to be able to
some
find
time.
anywhere else. And they already came through with that deal right from the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to talk about that.
Oh.
But, okay, the Joy-Cons are really neat. They do not go in and out of the system as easily as it looks.
Yeah, it's not
No.
as easy.
Not at all.
We're
It's
always
not
pushing
that-
other buttons.
Yeah, you're always hitting something else. I'm getting the technique down.
Yeah, I'm starting to.
I can
Like,
get them. I can get them out of the Switch tablet itself.
I think it's easier to
pretty
get
well.
them out than put them back in.
And
Or I mean,
and I'm-
opposite. My bad.
I am a little worried for the way I'm playing, because I got a Pro controller,
Oh yeah.
and it's nice.
Mhm.
So much so that I'm, any chance that I can get to just use the
I will
Pro
get
controller,
it.
I'm going to do
Yeah.
that. And the using the Joy-Con, excuse me, the Joy-Cons in the grip, it's interesting. It's definitely a new controller, and that I applaud Nintendo for that, because with Sony and Microsoft, we've had basically the same controller. That's kind of morphed a little bit.
I hate the Elite.
And this one
controller.
is a big change. It feels different than anything else that I've felt. It's got a weird square
It's
shape
heavier than the
to
last
it.
Pro controller.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I
I'm
feel
talking about the
like-
Joy-Con grip. Like with the
Yeah.
Joy-Cons
Oh yeah.
holding them by themselves.
I
is-
love that controller actually.
Yeah,
I don't think
it's
it's
not
bad
bad.
at all.
It's
And
interesting.
it's
It's
a lot
better
more
than I
comfortable.
thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's a lot more comfortable than I thought it was.
Sure.
When I was talking to my friend Joe, I was comparing it to the GameCube controller. That's kind of how it felt to
I
me.
can kind of see
with
that.
the C stick down there.
Sure.
That's I don't know.
Oh,
to
yeah,
me,
well,
that's
yeah,
how
it's the
it felt a
offset.
little bit. Yeah, because it was offset.
I'm worried that I'm never really going to get
Wavebird.
used to it. Yeah, it has similarities to the Wavebird.
Mhm.
I can definitely see that. I'm just worried I'm not really going to get used to that. That I'm just always going to default to the Pro. Hopefully, we get some good motion stuff that will
that will
justify
want
using them separately.
to use the Joy-Con.
I'm all for motion games. I love them. I love motion.
I
games.
am more so now
Sure.
than
Yeah.
I was.
We were having a lot of fun though. Tiffany and I just tossing them back and forth while we were setting up our profiles and just, oh yeah, here you take this one. All right,
Mhm.
now you're gonna need you need both of them, and just we were having like throwing them loosely, like not putting them on the Joy-Con grip. Just tossing around the room. It was kind of. I mean, I like them. They're small. They're compact. It works well in the grip. I'm fine with it.
You're not blown away by it. It's more of like, oh, looking at this, I thought this wouldn't be very good, but it's good. It works.
It's serviceable.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Me too.
Little cat box noises in the background. It's all right. It's all right. We get plenty of noises on this show. But yeah,
It's so the Switch overall.
its screen is cool.
Very
The screen
quiet.
Oh yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
yeah.
you're talking about the
so
volume
super-
like on the system?
No,
Or
super
like-
quiet.
There's no sounds. Like there are sounds when you
oh, in the
put
items.
items.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you like the sounds it does make
Yeah.
are cool and they're weird and they're totally Nintendo, but
There's no
there's
music.
There's no music. There's nothing. And I understand like they want that tablet feel.
You don't want to be you don't want to be on the bus, the plane, and then you turn it on. It's like do, 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 do,
Yeah.
do,
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Like
I
get
understand that, but okay, so we found where the Mii Maker was because we wanted to make our Miis because making Miis is always fun. And I'm sitting there and we're doing it in silence,
Yeah.
and that was really weird because I ended up getting my phone out and putting on a YouTube video of the Meat Channel song looping because I did not feel it didn't feel right.
I feel like this is going to be something they address because everyone's been bringing it up.
Yeah.
That there's no music.
Yeah,
I bet they'll add it or something.
Or at least
they can do that.
Yeah, of course.
At least have a toggle.
I mean, we're gonna get themes.
Yeah.
We know we're gonna get themes.
Yeah, we know.
I mean, we don't know for sure, but the writing's on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You can go into the settings, and there's a themes settings. There's only
Just
2
like the
options
3DS.
right now. But yeah, there's gonna be themes that you can get. They're gonna charge for it. That's fine. Charge for it. People will buy that. I'm gonna buy that.
Nintendo, if you're listening, put out Eevee 1.
Hit Eevee theme.
It's
Eevee
just gonna be like
theme.
Eevee.
No, I have one on my 3DS. It's so cool. It's got all the evolutions.
It's got music.
okay.
Does it have like
If that's a
Pokemon
thing.
music with it, or is
I
it
don't
like-
know. I never have the sound on my 3DS.
Yeah, we'll be getting stuff like that. The system itself, it
Incomplete.
is incomplete. It feels like there's nothing there. It's just enough to play Zelda and to go to the eShop and download Zelda. Like,
Just
I mean,
enough.
that's really what's out there right
Well,
now, though.
it's just enough to launch in fiscal 2016.
exactly.
Yeah.
Which we all
And-
knew that. We're going in saying this is the Zelda machine. We were all like that, and then we get it, and we're like, it really is just the Zelda machine.
I mean, there's some games on the eShop that I want.
Sure, yeah.
I got Shovel Knight.
Yeah, Shovel Knight's awesome.
Snipper Clips.
Next week, I want.
There is a Snipper Clips demo on there.
Did you get the demo?
I have the demo,
I did
but
play through it with my roommate.
I have it, but Tiffy was programming her website all day, so we didn't get a chance to play it together.
I mean, she's sold on it. You're both sold on it
Oh, yeah.
already. Like the demo isn't really any. It's
No.
just to satiate
Yeah.
you for the time.
My
being.
roommate
it's-
is sold on it now, and my roommate Donnie, I didn't think he would actually want to play Snipper Clips with me.
It's
He,
I'll need to get my wife to
Surprised
try
me.
it because she saw it at first and she was like, "No," but maybe if I get her, I can convince her to play the demo with me. If I
Mhm.
do
Yeah.
that, maybe that'll get.
he was unsure when I showed him the trailer, and then I was like, "Let's just try it."
Mhm.
And then we started playing it, and we accidentally screwed each other over once too, and we were giggling about it. It made us giggle, and I was like, "Okay, we're having fun. This is good." And he's like, "Yeah, this is a really neat game." And I was like, "Awesome!
Yeah.
I'm glad you like one of them."
as soon
Hey,
as I
give
get
me
a
$20 to buy it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, "Yeah, buy it."
As soon
for
as
me."
I get a spare 20, I'm buying that game.
Yeah,
I just want something that, like,
I.
if I'm out playing,
Well, yeah.
if I'm out playing Zelda and like there's a friend or something, like we're at the coffee shop or whatever.
I will test his Zelda's hard to play walking.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to. Like,
I tried it.
I don't want to play. I don't want to risk bumping into something with my Switch.
Yeah, or walking out in the road. I almost
Dean
did
just
that.
messaged us asking how does he get the paraglider.
Yeah, it showed up on
You
the
just
computer.
you keep going, Dean.
Dude, hey,
Just
Dean,
tell him you keep on keeping on.
You got to find the what are they called? The trials or not the trials?
Shrines.
The
The
shrines.
shrines,
You got to
yeah.
find the shrines.
Shrines.
But
Four
eventually,
shrines.
eventually,
Four.
eventually the old dude will tell him that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell him to keep on keeping on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell him after the podcast.
All right.
So yeah, there's that. We've got. I mean, Zelda will last us for a month at least. Hopefully, with the stuff that they're going to be doing in the expansion pass, it'll be enough to keep people coming back. I think it's going to be. I think for me, it's going to be. I'll finish it. I'm keeping the game, not getting rid of anything. But I'm probably not going to touch it until maybe later in the year or even beginning of next year, after all the other stuff comes out. And then I'm just going to play it through all over again. Do it in hard mode. That'll be exciting.
I'll probably have like another file just lying around where, because it feels like a just open world, like jump in, dick around, jump out. Once I beat it, at least. And depending on like how overpowered I am, if it's fun or not, I might just have another file that's just incomplete that I can just toss it at a friend and say, here.
I mean, I'll be
Go
like
kill some
back and
stuff.
forth on games because that's just how I am. There's a lot.
I
of
just
Switch
meant like
games.
having a Zelda file lying
Well,
around.
yeah. There's a lot of Switch games that I want. So
Speaking of a lot of Switch games, this last week we got
Indie.
kind of
The
I
Nindies.
consider it a direct. I mean, you look at things for that have been directs in the past, and it's like this blows some of those out of the water.
I mean, it was only
in terms of
like,
things they announced.
In terms of things they announced, in terms of exclusives, in terms of just good-looking games.
It was almost as long as the Fire Emblem one, wasn't it?
It was 18 minutes long.
Oh, I thought it was like 20.
What,
Fire
I think the
Emblem's
Fire
like
Emblem was
30,
like
40.
it wasn't as long, but it felt that way. There was
Yeah.
so much good stuff in there. That was the Nindies showcase.
Nindies.
I love that name.
Like the
That's
Dundies.
cute.
And so I've listed out all the games. I did them in order
lot.
of we got around 60 games here. I did them in order of the showcase, and then at the end they did a little infographic, and I skimmed through it and took note of every game on there, and I also did research on all of those. We're legitimate here. We do actual work.
Yeah. We do our...
So I can speak to pretty much everything on here. So let's run through it. Opened up with Steam World Dig 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which reminds me of Dig Dug.
I mean, it's
That's
kind
what
of
I
like
said. I kind of want to play. I loved Dig Dug. I don't care.
Well, no, I love Steam World Dig.
Yeah.
Like, the first
But
Steam
I
World Dig
never
was
did.
really good.
Yeah.
It's coming out. Steam World Dig 2 is coming out in the summer, so we're like 3 months away, and we'll have that one.
I'm gonna get
If
Splatoon.
you get it's gonna be a budget game. It's gonna be like a $15 game.
Oh yeah.
If you ever have time and you're looking for a game, you still got your Wii U, right?
Oh
You
yeah.
still got your 3DS, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's SteamWorld Digs. You can play it on either one of those.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's on Xbox. I know it's on PlayStation.
Okay.
Check it out though. It's
Okay.
really good. You can get through the game in like 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours, something like that. But if you can get it on the cheap, it's a really good game. Then they did a sizzle reel, going through a bunch of other stuff, some stuff we've seen, pretty much everything we've seen already. I don't think they didn't do any announcements,
Yeah.
they didn't sneak anything in there. Then we saw Ukulele, the official
Yep.
Switch announcement for Ukulele.
Yep.
They said 2017. I don't think anything on there said for sure that it was going to launch day and date with
everything else.
with PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Hopefully they can do it in line with that. I would love to be able to play it on that. Visually, I don't think it looked clearly, I don't think it looked as good as the stuff they showed before when it was running on high-end PC or PS4, Xbox One. Kind of sucks, but
what we're doing. That's what we're dealing with.
that's what you're sacrificing here. Then we got the announcement that Overcooked
Yes,
is coming to the Switch, and I
gonna
saw
get
this immediately, and I was like, Brian!
Yes. I'm super stoked.
I'm gonna get it and make Donnie play it with me.
Yeah,
Really, really good.
I'll bring over my Joy-Cons. We'll get
I will
4
make
people
him
going.
play that one.
Yeah,
And you'll be able to feel the soup sloshing around in your Joy-Con.
yeah, with my HD Rumble.
I don't think that's really going to add much to it. I think that'll distract you more than anything.
Yeah.
Then we got The Escapist 2, which this was the first announcement, I think, for this game. I think it was the
Yeah,
first time it
'cause
was
I-
shown off. I
yeah.
think we knew
I had
they
the
were doing a
first one.
sequel. But this is the first time that we saw it. It's not an exclusive for the Switch, but I think it's launching with exclusive features. I think they said something like that for this one.
I think it's... I thought it was launching first on the Switch.
I didn't write that down. I tried to write that down for everything.
But I have
Could
that
be.
the first Escapist on my Xbox.
I think that was a free Games with Gold at one point. I
That's how I got
didn't
it.
play that one. I wanted to. I just never got around to it. This one, from when I saw that, I was like, oh, that looks like it could be pretty fun. If it looks like an open world sort of prison thing that you just
Yeah.
try to figure out how to get out.
Yeah.
of.
Yep.
That's
It's
kinda
an
cool.
escape prison game.
Then we saw Goner, which was a very artistic. It was a neon and black
Yeah.
visual aesthetic. It's a roguelike action game.
I actually wanted to play it.
It looks like it's drawn with chalk.
Yeah.
You have a confused look. Do you remember this?
I remember the logo. I don't remember that one blended in with a few other things. I think because I
There's
was
a
like
lot of depth.
sitting there going like, I want to get the Escapist and
I mean, we do have a lot of 2D side-scrolling action.
Yeah, it's a
games. Immediately followed by a 2D side-scrolling action game, Dandara. This was a weird. I've looked into it, and it says it's like it is a Metroidvania kind of game, but it looks like, from what I could tell, it looks like all the movement is done by like jumping. Like you jump from wall to wall, sort of thing. That's what it looks like. I didn't really see the character running at any point. So that's all I really know about that one. Looks interesting. Yeah. And then we got Kingdom 2 Crowns. I've always wanted to play the Kingdom games. Those ones are interesting.
I've never played any of them.
It's a side-scrolling RTS, like kingdom building kind of game, where you kind of like go around and you start off as like, you're basically a king on a horse, and you can go either left or right, and then you get coins. You can like fight a few little things, but you get coins. You take it back to your base. You give the coins to your peons, and you invest it in walls, and they'll build the kingdom around you, and then people will fight you about it. It's interesting.
Did anybody play Warcraft 3?
Nope.
The little orc peons.
Warcraft 1.
Something you're doing?
That sounded like Yoda.
Yeah.
Then we got one
right.
I'm super excited about. Coming exclusive to the Switch. Runner 3.
Oh, yeah. That looked like some fun.
I love the Bit Trip series. I loved, what was it called? Bit Trip Presents Runner 2. Oh god, it had such a crazy ass name.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't remember what it was called. Secret of Rhythm Alien. Weird name. Voiced or narrated by the voice of Mario, Charles Martinet. Really good game. Super
I did not know that
for this game.
I didn't know that.
That is it. That's coming exclusive this fall to the Switch.
Cool.
So that's really cool to hear. Blaster Master Zero.
Yeah.
Which is a prequel, but it looks like basically just a reboot of the Master Blaster series.
It looks like they actually got all the parts, whereas a lot of the reboots they've done in the last 30 years have been like, oh, let's just do the overhead part. Like, no, you missed the point. The car is the best part.
Yeah, and it has to be. It has to be like what? 3/4 car, 1/4 overhead shooter.
And
that's typically how they do it.
And tighten that overhead shooter up because it was pretty lame in the NES version, but the car was so good. That was the Metroidvania part.
Yeah, I'm hoping they just don't. It's not as cheap as the original Master Blaster because that game was tough because it was just poorly designed.
Yeah.
The way that they made some of those layouts, it was like, this is just ridiculous. Like, there's no way you could walk around this thing without getting hit by those spikes.
Yeah.
What do we have? Where am I? Then we got, and that one is coming out March 9th, a week after the Switch launch. Little less than a week.
Unless you get a Japanese account.
Yeah, if you get a Japanese account, you can play the Japanese version of it right now. And that's also coming out to the 3DS.
Okay, cool.
So that's interesting. Then we got Flipping Death.
That was really...
No, that was the dead looking one, I thought.
Yeah, this is a 2D side-scrolling adventure platformer.
Yeah.
By the people that made Stick It to the Man, which I picked up Stick It to the Man when it came out on PS4. I think that game launched on the PS4. It's an indie game then. I didn't really get into that one. This one looks a little bit better, but I don't know. I got a bad taste in my mouth with Stick It to the Man.
I mean, this one looks kind of cool with just the whole dark world, light world, back and forth.
It's all weird. It's really weird writing, interesting voice acting. That's how it was with Stick It to the Man. The art style really stands out.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of it kind of stinks of the same thing.
It was just the platforming wasn't very good in Stick It to the Man, and that was really a major part of it. So
it's the same people. It kind of has the same look. So
I think it's
triggering that Stick It to the Man flag.
I mean, I'll wait for reviews. If they can do it where they get away from the idea that... Because there were a lot of parts in Stick It to the Man where you had to run away from people. And those parts were never fun. And I think that...
Like Crash Bandicoot running away?
No, it's like you're going to a place and there's like a security guard or someone. They're just like, hey, there he is. And then they're like following after you and you're kind of trying to run away from them. But the platforming was a little off. So it was just always tedious.
I noticed that one of those voices sounded like Oogie Boogie. Was I the only one that thought that?
Yeah, I didn't really.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I can see that. Then we got Graceful Explosion Machine.
That's like the shoot 'em up.
Yeah, it's a shoot 'em up one. It looks kind of like what are those ones called? I can't remember. There's a line of PlayStation indie games, Pixel Junk. It reminded me a lot of the Pixel Junk shooter games. Apparently that one...
really giant pixels.
Yeah. It apparently uses the HD rumble. That you can feel the explosions.
Cool.
That one, I'm okay.
What if my hand blows
It
up?
was a shockwave through the controller.
Something like that,
That'd be cool.
That one comes out in April. Along with that one in April comes, and this one is one you're excited for.
Yeah.
Mr. Shifty.
It just looks so damn cool.
It looks a lot like Hotline Miami.
Yeah.
I like Hotline Miami.
With a little shifting mechanic.
Yeah, with a
time
teleporting.
shift. Yeah. I kind of got a Hotline Miami. I don't know why I want to compare it to Gunpoint, but it's because it's not.
It's got that aesthetic.
Yeah.
But not necessarily the art style
or the gameplay.
Or
really,
the gameplay.
I don't know. I don't know what it was that kind
Well, no, I mean even in Gunpoint you did it where it's like you aimed where you were going to go and you kind of like jumped really fast to places. And I could kind of see that with Mr. Shifty. You're like sort of planning out you're going to jump real quick over to this part here. I can see that.
But yeah, I'm super stoked for that. That just kind of looks really cool. I got for whatever reason that stood out to me.
Sure. Then we got Tumbleseed, which we've talked about on here before. I'm interested in seeing that one.
Yeah, I'd like to play with that.
The next one, I have another kind of bad taste in my mouth from the previous game, but looking at this, I was just like, I want to play that so bad, and it has the best cover art that I've seen for anything.
I'm so excited for this game too.
Shakedown Hawaii.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The cover art just has your main dude pointing a rocket launcher at like an accountant.
Like 6 inches from his face.
Yeah, he's like, sign this thing or I'm gonna kill us all.
Yeah. And like I just happened to catch it like at the very end, like just the flash of it, and it was like, baby, this guy, like, look at this. This is ridiculous. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
That game reminds me.
It wasn't
it's like an arcade game.
Yeah, it's GTA because it was basically a sequel to
River City Ransom.
Yeah, it was no
Retro City Rampage, but like it's kind of has a GTA River City Ransom like.
Not really River City Ransom.
River City Ransom is kind of like 8-bit GTA.
I guess I can give you that. I always think cars.
Shops and
I always think cars and
it's
GTA,
interconnected and yeah.
But yeah, the whole idea is that do you know Retro City Rampage, Tyler?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's GTA as if they put it on an NES.
Yeah.
And that was the whole idea.
Yeah.
This one is GTA on a Super NES.
Okay.
And it just looks crazy. It looks like they took stuff from, what was it, Guerrilla Warfare on the NES?
Yeah.
The old overhead shooter game. I remember playing a lot of that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I hope that it's... I don't know. I had my issues with Retro City Rampage. Hopefully they ditch all the memes that game was filled with.
Really?
The game was just memes. It was just references.
Not like Meme Runner?
No, not like Meme Runner. It wasn't... Okay, well, it was memes even... It wasn't quite at the point where we even call them memes. It was just constant...
It's over 9,000!
Yeah, it was constant, like, Easter eggs and throwbacks to old retro games and all this stuff. Mm-hmm. And, like old 80s movies and stuff like that.
Very referential.
Yeah. Hopefully they can get away from that. Because it looked a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That comes out in April. And then we have a console exclusive coming out in March. Pocket Rumble. This is the Neo Geo pocket-looking fighting game.
Yeah.
Now, I did look into this one. You can get this game on Steam right now. I think it's Steam Early Access. The way this works is every single fighter has 12 hit points. Every attack does 1 damage.
Okay.
So that's the hook for the game. Each of them has their own combo moves and all that, but every hit just does 1 damage.
Okay.
So it's kind of interesting.
So land 12 hits. And
the whole idea is land 12 hits. I think that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Not enough to pull me in.
Makes it cooler than I thought it was when I first saw it.
Yeah, I don't get into too many fighting games other than Street Fighter, really.
I don't really.
And I don't even care about the Super Street Fighter 2 game coming to the Switch.
Yeah.
I do not give a shit about that.
It's just it's not the right controls.
No, I mean, it's not the right controls. If you get a stick for it, that'd be better. If you have the Pro Controller, it'd be better. But
hey, give us Soul Calibur 2 back with Link.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm down for that.
How about that, Nintendo?
GameCube Virtual Console.
If that Street Fighter is cheap enough or gets on sale at some point, I might have it just to like, here, play a quick match of Street Fighter with me. Like if I'm out somewhere,
I could see that.
Flick the kickstand out, give someone a controller, and like, here, come on.
Not on the Switch.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If I'm just out somewhere and hanging out with a friend, like here, let's just
I
beat each
think
other
if
up.
you're just hanging at home.
Oh no, I wouldn't play that.
Over.
I'd come upstairs and play Super Street Fighter on my Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Then, second to the last announcement that we got on here, this one just caught me by surprise. Wargroove. We're getting an Advanced Wars game.
I know.
That's exactly
That's what it is.
It looked exactly like that, except kind of like
more Shining Force-y.
Yeah, like
it was
like
medieval.
Yeah.
Fantasy.
But it's totally Advanced Wars.
Like everything about it, and it's like the way they did the trailer.
The style
everything about it was just like, okay, yeah, guys, we're gonna make an Advanced.
Are they gonna have COs in the game? Are they gonna like just go that far and take it all? And like, because when I was watching it, I was like, I guess whoever these people are got tired of waiting for a new Advanced Wars game and just made one themselves.
Yeah.
Advanced Wars was my introduction to Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
So this is all the last three: Pocket Rumble, Wargroove, and the next one we'll talk about are being published by Chucklefish, and it seems like that's their bread and butter is to be like, these are the games that people are craving and no one's making stuff for, because we got Pocket Rumble, so people like those old throwback fighting games.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, we're going to make that. People went crazy for those old Neo Geo fighting games.
And people
don't
love
do it anymore.
Yeah, love the Pocket Color.
Yeah, and people have been going crazy for an Advanced Wars game. So it's like, oh, these people are making Advanced Wars games. And then people are like, oh, we want a good Harvest Moon game, and we're not getting good Harvest Moon games. And they close it off with Stardew Valley. I've been wanting to play this game so bad, but I don't want to play it on PC. Is it online?
They said there's going to be online for the Switch stuff.
I said multiplayer. It said multiplayer.
That's
Did they
what
say
I meant.
online?
My bad.
I figured with the way a lot of the Switch stuff was, it was just going to be handing off the controller to someone else.
Actually, talking about the online thing, yeah, I mean, it's just going to be free until they start releasing
until the fall. It's going to be free until they start charging for it in the fall.
Yeah.
Free till it's not.
That.
Yeah, when you sign up for the online stuff, it goes through a little short thing. At first when I saw that, I was just like, "Oh, cool. Okay, so what? Oh, it's just like nothing." Well, it's not even that yet. It's just like we're working on online. It's gonna be good. Just wait. Just you wait and see. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Stardew Valley. I'm really excited to finally play it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play it on the Switch
I've never
for sure.
played it.
I've been wanting to. I think I can get my wife into it. She really likes those life sim games.
I do too, and I've missed playing Harvest Moon too. So.
Yeah, this one looks really good. Then at the end of it, so we had all those games announced. Those are all set to come out this year, and then they showed this little infographic of all these other games. And I would say most of these have already been announced. They're already on other things. There's a couple games that aren't out yet. There's a couple games that were announced just in this single infographic. And this is in no particular order. I just tried to skim through it the best I could. So we have Rogue Trooper Redux.
Okay.
Rogue Trooper was an action adventure game on the PlayStation 2 and Xbox.
Okay.
It has a big cult following. And basically, they're bringing it back. They're going to basically redo the whole thing.
Okay.
Apparently, it's supposed to be pretty good. I tried looking for what they had. It was just a dev video, just being like, a lot of people liked our game, and we're really excited to bring it back. And I think this is THQ Nordic. So, and I'm loving everything that they're doing so far. Because they're bringing back random games that it's like, oh god, this was the middleware stuff that I loved when I was little. Yep. You guys are bringing it back. Thank you for doing that. Then I saw The Fall Part 2. Now, The Fall is a side-scrolling adventure game. It's a very narrative-focused kind of thing. And this is the Part 2 of it. Then we have Treasure Knots. Now, this is by the people that did, what was it called? They do another Knots game that...
Psychonauts.
No, it wasn't Psychonauts. No. There was some other game, but basically Treasure Knots is similar to Spelunky.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. It's one of those side-scrolling roguelike, super tough as nails kind of games. Then there was one, Sue and the Quest for Meaning. Now, I tried to look up some stuff on this one, and I couldn't really find much on it. It looks like it's a very narrative-driven game. I think, was this the one? No, that was a different one. Yeah, this one I couldn't really find much on. Really weird sounding game. Then we saw Rhyme. We're all familiar with Rhyme.
I'm
Looking
gonna
forward
get
to
that
Rhyme. Zombie Vikings. Are you guys familiar with Zombie Vikings?
No, but that sounds amazing.
It's a strategy game where you're like sort of managing groups of zombie Vikings sort of thing.
All right.
Towerfall Ascension. Towerfall was an Ouya launch title. Then the Ouya crashed, and they were like, "Well, shit. Okay, let's put it on PlayStation 4 and Vita." Really good for what the Switch is doing. It's one of those games that is very multiplayer focused. Gotta let the cat in.
Come on. You're a
Yeah,
dick.
welcome. What do you think of Towerfall Ascension?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
You right?
He's elitist. He won't play anything that's Ouya.
Next we have Redout, which is another F-Zero kind of indie game.
Okay.
Another.
We're getting way too many of these F-Zero games. People need to calm down.
Something no one has said in 20 years.
Yeah. 1001 Spikes. They're bringing that one. That one, I mean, that is very much like Spelunker, but with spikes everywhere. Then we have NBA Playgrounds, which I tried looking up this one, and this was kind of an announcement for this.
I didn't see that in there at all. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
NBA
notice
Playgrounds, I don't know, it seems like it's maybe just going to be an arcade NBA game.
NBA
which
Jam.
that's cool.
That would be cool.
Could be cool if it was another like NBA Jam.
Midway
style
is
game.
does
Go!
Midway making it or?
No, I think it's EA because EA has the NBA rights.
Oh, okay. Right. Well, I mean, but if Midway was making it, they wouldn't have the NBA Jam.
I don't think Midway's around anymore.
Yeah, they're still okay. Well, what is
Yeah.
What's Eugene Jarvis's game studio now? Crap, I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Just say a game they made. That would help.
But Warner has all the Midway people
Sure, no, I that makes sense.
because they're all still hanging out in Chicago.
Then we have Cave Story. I'm probably not going to buy Cave Story again.
Yeah.
I've played through Cave Story 4, 5, 6 times, something like that. I love Cave Story, but I don't need it again. Enter the Gungeon. This is one I've been meaning to play. Switch version might make me get on that one. Overhead, twin stick shooter, roguelike, crazy weapons
It's
sort
just
of thing.
everything rolled into one.
Yeah. Rive? What is Rive? Oh, God, I forgot what Rive was. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. Splasher, which is a 2D action game.
I have a problem, Doctor. I'm a splasher.
Oh, God. This one
Can't
really...
help it.
This one caught me off guard. Thumper.
Yeah.
Thumper's coming to Switch.
That's
that
right.
could be really cool with the HD Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Because you'd feel running along the sides. That'd be really cool. Then we have Oceanhorn, Monster of Uncharted Seas. This is a Zelda knockoff.
Okay.
There is a review that I did on our channel that you can find. It's not a very good review because I was just sort of like, if you like the overhead Zelda games, that's exactly what this is trying to be. Like, that's
What did you play
kind
it
of
on?
it. PlayStation 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you're craving,
More Zelda.
More
without
3D
Zelda.
Game Heroes.
it's not as good as 3D Game
Okay.
Heroes, but if you're really wanting that Zelda experience, it literally is just like mimicking that. That's my biggest issue with it. Is it doesn't have its own style, it doesn't have its own character. Everything about it is just copying what Zelda did. Then we have Unbox Newbie's Adventure. This is a 3D platformer where you play as a box. It's like a package trying to get to its destination. You just roll the box around, and there's like crazy springs and stuff that'll propel you all over the place. And there's like different objectives on the map. So if you like games like Mario 64, those kind of things, it could be a good game for that.
Okay.
Pankapu. I cannot remember what Pankapu is. I think Pankapu is a 3D narrative sort of thing, if I can remember correctly, where it is like the parts of like Mass Effect where you're talking to people and you make decisions. And
Dialogue trees.
Dialogue trees. I believe that's what that one
Walking
is.
Dead stuff.
Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, which that one is out on the Switch right now.
Is out.
That's Shovel Knight. That's a very good throwback game. Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. We
pushed.
talked about that. Hopefully that one will come out.
Yeah.
We don't know if that one's still even coming out. Same goes for Little Inferno. It's the
Yeah, now we're getting into some of the stuff we already.
fireplace. Yeah, there's
We've
like I
already
said,
heard.
this is in no particular order. I've got a bunch of stuff on here still.
Oh wow.
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Yes.
Are you guys familiar with Ultimate Chicken Horse?
Is it?
It's a very good let's play game.
Okay.
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Is it just Joust or?
No, it is a platformer puzzle game where it is very much focused on 2 players, where you take turns, and it's like part Mario Maker as well, where the goal is you have to get your guy to the star on the level.
Okay.
And you're gonna die. And each turn you get to put a platform down somewhere. So you're like, okay, I'm gonna put a platform here. Let's see if I can manage it. Nope, I died. Okay, switch it over to the next person. They put a platform down. So the idea is like you want to put a platform down somewhere, but you want to make sure that you're not helping out the other
like
person.
connect the dots.
Yeah, kind of like that thing.
That dots game that you
Dots.
play is in school.
Duck Game. Duck Game is like a Super Nintendo version of Smash Brothers with guns.
Okay.
Oh.
It's a party game, but it's an action versus multiplayer game. Neurovoider. What was Neurovoider? I can't remember what Neurovoider was. World of Goo. We've talked about that.
There's some crazy names in here.
Yeah. Wonder Boy: The Dragon's Trap.
That's right.
We've talked about that one. Fast RMX. That's a Zero game. We talked about that one. Has Been Heroes. That one I'm interested in seeing. It's a side-scrolling. I don't know. It looks kind of like Plants vs Zombies, but it's also a fantasy
But also looks
dungeon
kinda
crawler.
RPG.
Yeah. I'm interested in seeing.
Yeah,
how
I
it
want
goes.
to see. I want to see when it gets close to coming out. I want to see some of the reviews and how it looks because it looks cool.
Yeah. Human Resource Machine. That's another Tomorrow Company game. Who knows when that one's going to come out? Hollow Knight. It's a 2D action platformer. That's how it is for a lot of these ones. Now, I don't know if you are you know about this one. Toe Jam and Earl Back on the Groove.
Yes.
Do you know about this?
Yes.
Okay.
They're
Kickstarter game.
yeah.
Basically, they are rebooting Toe Jam and Earl. It's going to play like the original Toe Jam and Earl, not Toe Jam and Earl 2, not Toe Jam and Earl 3.
Not the one you know.
Not the one that I know. I mean, no, I know the first one now because I actually bought it when the Wii came out.
I hope they nail the dumb 90s feeling of that game and not like in a way like what was it Return to Funkatron or Escape with
The Xbox one?
the Xbox one where they're like just really laying into that
Yeah.
shit. Like I hope they just kind of keep the because that game is a roguelike.
Yeah, right.
I hope they
It's
kinda
all
keep
about
that.
just hoping you get a good run on
Get a
it.
good present and
Yeah, get the good presents.
and
learning what the presents mean.
because
is a part of
each
it.
time you restart it shuffles what's in each present, but you were like, okay, that box always has rocket skates in it, this box always has now I'm blanking on all
I
the
can't
different
remember.
all the different weapons,
Yeah.
but rocket skates that's how you get to the hot tub.
Then we have Space Dave, which is the sequel to Woe Dave, which is a little arcade game. It's like super condensed arcade game. Like I think you can get the game for like $1.99, and it is literally just like you play a little character and you're hopping around and trying to get a high score.
Okay.
That's like what the game is. But it's like if you like arcade games like that, it is like perfect. It's like as good as like a Pac-Man game, like those kind of things.
Okay.
Too many lights there. Then we have, this one caught me off guard. Then we have Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom, which I thought was the same as Wonder Boy, and I actually had to research this.
Yeah, no.
Monster Boy is a spin-off of Wonder Boy, which it was Wonder Boy in the Monster World or something like that, and then this is a spin-off of that, and it's so Monster Boy and Wonder Boy, they're kind of the same game, but they like play a little bit differently. They're
Maybe
still,
that's what I was trying to think of.
could be something like that, yeah. Terraria is coming there.
There you go.
Love me some Terraria.
I love
Probably not going to
Terraria.
get it again. I got it.
I might not get.
I got it on
I
PC.
might.
I got it on PS4. I got it on Vita.
That's one of the games that won't play on my computer.
Really?
It just lags like shit.
Well, play on the Switch.
So there you go.
I love Terraria. It's great. It's a really good game to play with people. Perception. which is Perception. Oh, Perception's interesting. It's a first-person horror game that you only really see things like in sonar.
Oh.
So you're going through like the spooky house, but you can only see things in sonar.
Oh god, that would be maddening. Like not the like I can't see anything, but just like it would be maddening, like just scary.
Yeah. Where it's like you're I think it is. I think you ping things. I think
Yeah.
you ping it, and you can like sort of see a wave, and you can see forms, and you're like moving around. But then like then some shit will appear.
That'd be scary.
Like really
that
good.
sounds cool.
Hover Revolt of Gamers. Now, the name is terrible, but
Well, a lot of these have been kind of bad.
this is a first-person jet grind radio.
Okay.
Yeah.
You say it like that, I want it.
Yeah. Not so much. I mean, it is more focused on like time trials and all that, but it is a roller skating, cel-shaded style action platformer.
Okay.
I'm really interested in seeing how that one does. Jackbox Party Pack 3. I want to get one of these. I want to get one of the Jackboxes.
I want to get that.
I think it'll be really good to be on the
I
Switch.
love Jackbox. I haven't played one for a while.
It'll Do 2. Are either of you familiar with It'll Do?
Nope.
No.
If you've been craving over-the-head 2D Zelda games, It'll Do is better than Ocean Horn. Sorry, Ocean Horn guys. If you're listening, It'll Do is much better. It's actually got a lot more character to it. It's its own game. It's not really just aping Zelda. It's clearly like an homage to Zelda. The way they do, like, okay, you have these 3 squares in a triangle pattern. How do you get past those? If you played enough of those ones, you know how to move them around to make your way through, sort of thing.
So it's like, it's not Zelda, but it'll do.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right.
There you go.
Then we have Battle Chess. Battle Chess is a long-running series.
Yeah, they're putting a
I've
battle
heard of
chess
that.
on this?
Apparently we're getting a new Battle Chess that's coming to the Switch,
Okay.
which seems like a perfect fit.
Well,
Pop
sure.
those Joy-Cons off.
Yeah, there you go.
Joy-Con,
It's a
there you go.
two-player game.
The next Penelope, which the next Penelope is an overhead action racer. So it's an overhead racing game, but there's a lot of like shooting and all that stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
You little spy hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
State of Mind. God, what was State of Mind? I think this was a narrative adventure game. I'm gonna just have to go with that. Portal Knights. I've shown you guys Portal Knights. It's a Minecraft ripoff, basically, but I think there's things about it that
I feel like
interest me
Minecraft's
that-
a genre.
Yeah, Minecraft
now,
is a genre now. There's things in there where I'm like, you know
survival
what? I wish
game.
Minecraft had something like that. Well, this one focuses more on the RPG sort of aspect
Okay.
that Minecraft added later.
Right, okay.
And then we have Away Journey to the Unexpected, which I could find nothing on. I think this was literally the very first announcement that this game was being developed by somebody.
Okay.
I looked for it, and I found some things like
Contracts were signed.
yeah, something was just like, well, that's a game that's coming out. So yeah, we have a lot of games
there's a
coming
lot
out to
of
the
games.
Switch.
And these are just indie games.
These are indie
like
games.
Downloadable games. Basically.
I love indie games. I get tired of the same 2D action games, action platformers. But every once in a while, there's games in there that are going to stand out that I'm going to fall in love with. Looking forward to Stardew Valley. Looking forward to... we didn't miss... I did put Snake Pass on there.
Snake
I am
Pass.
super psyched for Snake Pass.
That looks really good.
That was on the
Play
sizzle
that.
reel. That's what that was.
Ah, yes.
So that's why I ignored it. Sizzle Pass looks... Snake Pass looks really good. I'm so excited for
Yeah,
that.
I'm totally down
That
with
one's coming out soon, too.
Mhm.
So yeah. What ones of those are you guys most excited about?
I want to get Steam World too.
Team World Dig? Yeah, I'm really excited for that one.
I think probably the one I'm most excited for is probably Stardew Valley because I really want to try
Same.
that too.
Yeah, I think that's one I'm just gonna get sink right into, and that's gonna be so good for the Switch. It's just gonna be one of those things I can just hang back and
Yeah,
just lay on the
That's
couch
what
and just farm away and find a girl at the bar to marry.
Yeah.
And court her for 2 years.
And we'll be able to play multiplayer.
Yeah, I'm wondering what that's going to be like.
Yeah.
That's probably that's got to be something just like
Maybe
go
we can help
visit
each other
someone's
out
town,
somehow.
That's all it
Yeah.
is. I can't see it being like
Go into their mind.
campaign.
No,
Something like that,
no, but
yeah.
I mean like maybe help, like Farmville kind of style, I guess.
Oh, so maybe sending things
Maybe
back
that,
and forth. That
yeah.
could be something. I could see that. Interesting. What about you, Brian? I know you're excited for Mr. Shifty.
That and Miami or not Miami? Hawaii.
Shakedown Hawaii.
Shakedown Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hawaii Shakedown.
I'm hoping that
Yeah,
one.
I'm really excited for that
was
one.
really good.
And there's some. There's plenty of stuff that we've talked about that I really want to play and I want to try, or I want to see how it turns out, and would like to get.
So for me, this showcase that they did, this reminds me of when Sony launched the PlayStation 4 and recording all their indie studios, and at E3 they were just like they announced like
This and
eight.
this and this.
Yeah, they had 6 to 8 something indie devs standing on stage, each playing over their game, each of their games, and they're like, this one, console exclusive.
Yeah,
and it was like all this stuff, and it was like, wow, okay, that's something, because it's like, there's people
deals,
out
man.
there where it's like they're not going to play these games unless they come out to a console.
Yeah.
And some of these indie devs can't just afford to put these games out on everything. So when you have someone like Sony swooping in and being like, we like what you're doing, we want to help you out, but you got to stick with our brand for a certain amount of time. And they're just like, yeah, fine, we want to do all this.
Yep.
And Nintendo seems like they're doing that.
They're making moves, man.
You have all of these exclusive things, and developers talking about how, we're putting HD Rumble in that. They could easily just be like, we're just going to port it to that basic Vibrate Rumble thing. It was like, no, we like this.
It's nice to hear other people excited to put stuff on a system that you want to play.
And it's like 60 games for this year. Like, that's huge.
First year.
Announced.
Yeah. So hopefully this doesn't mean it's like all we're going to get
Is these
are
60.
the first party Nintendo and the indie games.
Mm-hmm.
I still believe, I'm looking forward to it, and I still believe that we are going to get that Rabbids Mario crossover.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, Ubisoft probably has some strange things in store.
Because all we have from them right now is Just Dance, and then we know that Rayman Legends is going to be coming to it.
Okay.
I got Rayman Legends on some system.
I also want them to announce.
It's a great game. If you haven't played the Rayman games and you got a Switch, definitely check out Rayman Legends. Really good game. Yeah, we're gonna get Smash. We're gonna get a Smash announcement. Probably a couple new characters with it. That would only make sense for them to take this long to announce it.
Hopefully, no more Fire Emblem characters. I love Fire Emblem. I love Fire. You guys know how much I love Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
I don't want any more Fire Emblem.
Sakurai
characters.
loves Fire Emblem.
I just
He's been in love with Fire Emblem back before Fire Emblem came to America, and had to put him in there, and us Americans were like, "What the hell is this thing?"
Well, there's too many.
They all have counter, and I can't stand it.
Yeah,
like there's already like 4 or 5 Pokemon, and I'm like, okay, that's fine.
Honestly, I take 2 more Pokemon. I take 2 more.
They play all differently though.
Yeah.
All Fire Emblem characters, almost all of them, counter.
They're all sword guys,
and
that's all they are. They're just.
I love Corrin. Corrin's my bitch.
Yeah, is it Robin?
Robin uses the magic.
Yeah,
and
Robin
sword.
does magic and sword. Okay, sorry. So yeah, there's that though. But that's really all we got this week. It's a shorter episode.
Oculus dropped their price on the Rift, $200.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they're probably not going to be able to sell anymore.
Smartest thing they've done in a while.
They got to get them off the store shelves before they're not allowed to sell them anymore.
Get more. I mean, that's what they need to be doing, is eating the cost on that. Whether or not this lawsuit had happened, they need to just be getting systems out there. Then they can release new headsets later down the line. Get as many Rifts out into the market as you possibly can.
Sure. What was it? Sony has said that they are currently on track to sell 1 million PSVR units by summer or something like that.
Yeah, it's 9
And
months.
that's like what they projected basically, and they're hitting it, and it's just like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Especially since if you ask me, a PSVR owner, it's like, man, Sony does not give a shit about PlayStation VR. It's like, where's the game, Sony?
You've got rigs.
We got rigs. Oh, you can like that? Well, fine, we're gonna fire those people.
You can play rigs all. Yeah. I was really excited for rigs. I thought that looked cool.
They did get the Psychonauts game came out. I need to pick that one up. But meaning to. Maybe I'll have it by next week. Probably not.
Not only did they
Maybe I'll have it. Probably not. Why did I bring it up?
Not only did they drop their price, they're offering Robo Recall. Have you seen that game?
No, I haven't.
It's
Oh no, I've heard about that. It's
game.
supposed to be like one of the best VR games.
yeah,
so far.
it looks really awesome.
like visuals are really
It's
good
free.
on it. It plays fun. Yeah, and it's like it is their pack-in game.
Yeah,
it's like
if you got a Rift, you can play that game for free, and it's like dual, like both hands
like
got guns,
Time Crisis.
and you're just taking out robots, renegade robots all over the place. It looks super cool.
It's just when we're talking about that, and then we're talking about you compare that with Sony being like, okay, this is what our price is. We're going to sell it. We're not doing anything else. Everything seems to be fine. We don't feel the need to make any changes right now. And then over at
Pay no
Oculus,
attention
it's
to
like
the
fire
view.
sale. Everything must go. And it's
Yeah.
like that's not a good sign. Like if you're
No.
looking at the way the market is right now, you guys seem like you're struggling.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes sense. I mean, you've got indie devs that have pulled out of Oculus because of Palmer Luckey. You got this whole lawsuit thing that I think they could recover, but
Yeah.
maybe someone. I mean, it seems like they're on the verge of being able to have to halt sales on it.
Mhm.
Going
They
to court.
wanted
Who knows
they
how long
called
that's
for
going to take?
injunction. I mean, they can get a stay on that injunction
Yeah.
and keep selling them until some other decision is reached and it can't go any higher, or it doesn't get approved for appeal. But yeah, they can put a stay on that injunction.
It all just depends on how vindictive ZeniMax is, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Because
I
I mean, they won. I mean, they didn't really. From what I heard, they
They
didn't really
pretty much
win
No.
because they could have gotten a lot more if
They were
what they
asking for
were
way more.
claiming could have been fully proven, but they weren't.
Yeah.
They couldn't fully. I don't know.
So they gave them a little. Here you go. Okay, yes, your code is in. Some of your code is in the Rift. So here's some money.
Yeah. So yeah, well, I mean, who knows how that's going to go? I am interested in how it's going to affect the VR gaming scene.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I still don't know what that would do, but it's like it clearly has to have some ripple effect on it.
Oh yeah.
If it means that more developers are going to be because I think Super Hot VR is an Oculus exclusive.
I think so. I don't know.
It's an exclusive to either Oculus or Vive. I think it's Oculus.
I don't think it's 5.
No, you're right. It isn't Vive because one of the channels I follow, they have a Vive unit and they haven't been able to play it because it's Oculus.
Okay.
On it.
Super hot.
So, and I really want to play that, and
I do
maybe
too.
if this happens, maybe it
You'll
means
go
that
to
they'll
Vive.
have to break that.
Or
No, they'll go to PSVR.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because PSVR is the best selling VR
Yeah.
system out there right now. So, go where the money is.
Yeah.
People with the VR, like I'm craving some games.
Mm-hmm.
Not right now because I have
Well, yeah.
other things to keep me busy.
But yeah.
But in terms of VR, I love VR. I want some more good VR games. Not just some Chinese publisher putting out every single thing that they can possibly think of.
Yeah.
4 times. Where it's like, oh, you like first-person arcade shooters? We made 7 of them. And they're all going on sale now! Well, there was one other thing. Xbox One has a sort of a streaming service now.
Yeah.
It isn't streaming, but
Oh,
it is
yeah,
a
yeah.
subscription service.
like-
yeah.
$10 a
Netflix.
month. That
It's supposed
you
to
can
go like Netflix. They'll put
They'll-
subtitles
the
up.
things will
Yeah.
cycle
They'll
in and
refresh
out.
the titles.
It's not streaming. You actually download it on your system, so you don't have to worry about that stuff.
Yeah.
I do wonder with the 360 games. I was under the impression that maybe if it is only on Xbox One, because if you get a game for free through Xbox Gold
Yeah.
and it's a 360 game,
That's
you
yours.
keep that game even if you cancel your subscription.
Yeah.
Because of the infrastructure that they had put in there previously, it couldn't handle that. Maybe they've changed something now that since this service will only be on Xbox One, they can do it to where it doesn't transfer
Yeah.
over, so they can take a 360 game back. I think it's okay. It's another thing that worries me in the same way that Oculus does, where Sony had put out their PlayStation Now, and it was just like, well, people have a lot of criticisms for it. Everyone's like, oh, why don't they just do this? And Sony's like, we're doing fine. You know, we have this service here. They had to cut support for. I think they cut support on phones, and I think they cut support on Vita recently.
And PS3.
Oh, and PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
they
that
cut
makes
it like
sense.
across the board.
But for them to be like, well, we're not introducing a new thing.
No, you're being a dick, Jack.
And then-
you can't come in and out 3 times during the podcast.
But then Xbox doesn't seem like it's doing too well in terms of game sales.
No. Sadly.
They had a bunch of exclusives early on.
That's
and
the
time
problem right
exclusives and
now.
Stuff like
is
that.
they just
Right
don't-
now, they're not getting them.
Yeah.
No, like they're holding on to the exclusives they already had, which was Halo and Gears, and it's not.
And those
there isn't
just-
anything
those came
new.
out.
Yeah, but
Well,
there's not
we're-
anything new.
we're
for
due
well,
for
Halo
another Halo.
Wars
Anything
just
that
came out,
Epic's-
but
Halo Wars isn't going to do well. Like, I
it's
mean,
well, the only reason why
it's not
that
gonna
game
do
will
Halo
not
numbers.
do well is because there's not as many people that play that style,
yeah.
especially on
I
console.
think it's hilarious that every ad for Halo Wars doesn't tell you what kind of game it is.
Yeah, it's just
It's a
Halo.
little comical thing.
Well, yeah.
It was like you strategize how to defeat the enemy by taking over the armrest in the airplane.
Resources.
I thought they were funny.
I mean, they're
But
funny,
I like
but they
the kills,
literally
the
don't
car
tell you anything
salesman
about
Yeah.
what the game is. Yeah, the car salesman. I'm going
But-
to talk down the price on this. Yeah, I think that's funny, but it literally is just like, we are afraid to tell you what this game is, but it has the word Halo in it, and we're going to put out funny commercials that you're
Yeah.
going to remember.
And as much as I've heard it's a great game, but if you like the first one, if
But
you like the first one,
it's an
then you'll
RTS
like
on
this
consoles, and those
Which
ones
is
just
always
don't do
hairy.
one. Well, I have the Halo Wars, the first one, still, but
Civ Revolutions is fun.
Sure.
It's not Civ.
Yeah, a lot of people will say that it's a bad game
It's
just
fun.
because it's not Civ. I played the Command and Conquer game on 360. I actually like that one.
Yeah.
But it's hard to do that, and most people don't try. That's the thing. And I don't think it sells. It doesn't sell well. But yeah, but it does. It makes me think about the fact that it's like, okay, well, no one's buying our games. We'll put out the subscription service. We'll cycle things out. There was talk that they could do things where they'll have like indie exclusives on there. That for the first month you'll only be able to find this game in the service. I think that's smart. I don't think too many indie devs are going to jump on that. Making their game exclusive to an exclusive. That's a little much, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll have a couple. I mean, hell, if they do Below, if Below finally comes out and they're just like, oh, yeah, you got to do it through this one. I'm like, god damn it. Okay, fine. I've been waiting for this game for 4 years now.
That or maybe some indie dev that's really trying to break through with their first game. They'll sign a kind of binding agreement like, okay, it's exclusive to this system, exclusive to this deal, but I'm getting my name out there, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
I mean, have we had any... 360 in terms of the indie games. I mean, this has been sort of an indie episode.
Mm-hmm.
360 did a great job propelling indie teams. Xbox One is doing a terrible job. They're nearly everyone that comes out there will just show up somewhere else. Closest thing I think was maybe Ori and the Blind Forest,
yeah, we got an HD of that.
they did a director's cut thing of it. They eventually did a physical release of it, but I can't think of any others that they were really doing. Inside was amazing,
Yeah,
which was an
Inside
exclusive
was
for them,
good.
but for a month and a half.
Yeah.
And then they put on other stuff.
Okay.
And so it was well, you kind of dropped the ball on that one. But yeah, I mean, Inside, damn near perfect game.
I
but I
figured they would
can't
have
be
gotten
like,
over
oh,
their...
Xbox One, good job. It was just sort of play dead.
I figured they would have gotten over their hubris by now, but it's been 3 years.
Yeah.
You guys fell off. You have to try again.
They're making great choices,
Yeah.
but they're not doing them quick enough. They need to make some more.
No, yeah, see, I think that's Microsoft's problem, is they're just late.
Yeah.
Almost,
Pick up some indie teams, let them make a Banjo-Kazooie. Take these indie teams
bad.
around you and let them have a go at the license. Let them do a Fable. Let them do let them do the Phantom Dust. Let them find your old IPs that no one's touching anymore. Let them do stuff on there.
Yeah. It's there's plenty of them.
That's my view.
I mean, I still use my Xbox every day, but It's the same game.
I did play
It's
some Forza
Overwatch.
Horizon the other day because
I
I
was
was
playing
like, I needed
Overwatch.
something to distract me that didn't remind me that Zelda's coming. And I was like, a racing game. That's very far from Zelda. I'll play that.
I almost booted that up.
I got my rare achievement for the first time. They added rare achievements on there.
Oh yeah,
It's like
Xbox?
less than
the
like
diamond.
the diamond, and
They're
it does like
diamonds.
a nice little sound. I went through all the roads in Forza Horizon 3, and it came up, and it was like, whoa.
Yeah, and
I was like, whoa, cool.
I love that Xbox does that. It tells you how many of other gamers have gotten that.
Yeah, Sony's been doing that since the beginning.
I never. I have a PS3.
I think they have. Well, no. Okay, at the beginning of the PS4, they've been doing that, where you can look at the rarity of each thing and it'll say
Well, like
percentages.
Xbox is late,
Yeah,
but I've been playing Overwatch all the time on there, so that's really all I play.
yeah, but I mean, Overwatch is you can get that on PS4, get it on PC.
Yeah, I was playing
most-
PCR.
Most Overwatch players will say you should play on PC. That's right.
I've
Isn't that how
heard
it is?
both, though. It
Okay.
depends on the character I've heard.
It's a big enough game
Yeah.
that you'll have a 50-50 split audience.
They released a new character on the PTR, so I played that. Yeah.
I mean, Brian, do you know anything about Overwatch?
No, I'm the only one that plays it.
I played. My wife loves it.
I
I
would love
love
to play
that
it.
game.
Okay, how about we wrap this episode
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
We're kind of just trailing off at this point.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So, once again, we do have a spin-off podcast that we'll be doing. We're going to try to be quick with that because Brian is tired.
I gotta work
I'm getting
tomorrow.
And he's got to work
I just
tomorrow. I'm
need to
getting
stand
tired
up or
too.
something.
Yeah,
You
I
can find...
literally got my Switch at midnight, played Zelda till 4 a.m.,
I did the same thing.
slept for 5 hours,
Did the
and
same
woke
thing.
up and started playing Zelda again.
Did the exact same thing.
So
I'm going to do that this coming weekend.
I'm still
for
gonna
sure.
do it tonight.
I'm running
As
on.
long as I can say it.
But yeah, we have a little Zelda Breath of the Wild focus podcast called Chat of the Wild that you can find on iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube. You can also follow us on our Facebook page for Chat of the Wild. All
Chat
that, you just look
of
up
the Wild.
Chat of the Wild and you'll find it, yeah. You can also follow this podcast on Twitter.
Yes.
Currently it's JVG Channel. I keep changing the name, so it's really bad. I gotta stop doing that.
Bad PR.
But yeah, if you're listening to this on iTunes, please give us a review. That helps out a
Yeah.
lot. If you're listening to it on Google Play, I don't think you are because nobody apparently listens to this on Google Play.
I don't think anyone.
I
didn't even
tried
know
to
you
look up
could.
the statistics on it, and it was all just zeros across the
Well,
board.
if you've got an Android, then you can have your own podcast apps.
yeah, they have a
People that
bunch
have
of them,
Androids
sure.
have their own way to do it. I
Yeah.
mean, iTunes is the iPhone podcast app of choice.
Well, I mean, it's technically the one
Yeah.
with podcasts.
Right.
But if you're listening to this on iTunes, you can find it also on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, please give us that good old thumbs up and that good old subscribe. That helps us out a lot.
Subscribe!
Yeah, do that. We'll talk to you guys next time. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I forgot one plug for you.
Well,
I'm
YouTube, search Luigi's Apartment. That's my channel. We just did a stream of 1-2 Switch.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I completely
So,
forgot to talk
yeah.
about that. Yes, I'm a terrible host.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. We so go check that out. Luigi's Apartment on YouTube.
Also, keep an eye out for the Power Base.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say about that right now. Bye. Bye.